Well, hello, people of Wurm. I am Object. This is my first impressions of the server Zenath, or Zenath, or Zeneth. I don't know. So as you can see, I just made my character a little while ago. Look at Santa. I don't remember him being there. By the way, this is a bot. I swear to God, it's a bot. Has to be a bot. She moved. I think she was like right here a little while ago.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, let's see what Santa gives. Check for gift. Fuck you. I haven't received shit. Yeah, that's shitty. Trader Joe. So I can get some statuettes here. So just give you guys some backstory of me. Nice gel board. I played Wurm online for a very, very long time. If anyone remembers the name Object, you probably remember me from Pristine Release. That was when I made the character named Object the first time. So I played Pristine when it first released, and then as soon as Release came out, I switched over to Release. And I played there for a while. I'm pretty sure I was one of the first few faux priests on Release. Speaking of which, I should probably advertise. Faux priests near soul. And then after I played for a while on Release, I actually switched to Epic for a while. I played, initially I was JK, and then I eventually switched to Blacklight, and I was with those guys on Elevation, doing mostly horse breeding. It was fun. And then when Wurm Unlimited released, I switched over to WU. I played that for fucking forever. Let's see here. 818 hours total. Yeah, ignore my chat. Don't. What the fuck? He's playing Wild Terra? So I initially started on Wyvern when Wurm Unlimited just first released, and then I switched to Mythmore Prime, or Mythmore, whatever you want to call it, shortly after. I didn't really like Wyvern too much, so I switched over to Mythmore Prime. And then after a while, I switched when Ages of Wrath came out. I switched to Ages of Wrath, and had some fun on Ages of Wrath. I played that forever. You know, I don't really want to say anything bad about developers, but I think that Razor had an idea in his head of what he wanted, and I don't think he had much history with what Wurm could do, because his plan didn't coincide with what actually happened on the server. I mean, he had a really good plan. It was was an awesome plan, and I was with it from the get-go, and I loved how he ran things. But sorry about that. Um, and it was amazing. Like his ideas of what he wanted to do were great.
Hello, how are
Um,
you?
Sadly, it just didn't work out the way that he wanted it to be. This guy, I don't even know who he is. Looks like a newbie to me. Um, so when it went password protected, I kind of stopped playing Wurm for a good while, and I just got back into it. Seriously, there's no faux people for conversions? Are you fucking serious? Come on. I'm just gonna chat on Discord for a second. Yeah, so, yeah, I took a break for a long time and I got back into it. But speaking of which, my live map. So the mods I'm using, as you can see here, I've got automatic compass on. I have my work belt maxed out for obvious reasons, like, fuck, why not? Like, it's retarded for you not to use this mod like that. I know people are like, oh, you're ruining leather making and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But who cares? Like, leather making already exists for certain stuff, but in reality, it's like one of the worst, most useless crafts in the game. And the idea that you have to buy a good, you know, belt, it's ridiculous. I mean, let's go to the shop. Let's see if anyone actually has a good belt. Like, most Wurm Unlimited servers do not have people selling LW goods. It's sad but true. Everyone gets into plate mail, or no one does leatherworking. I mean, sure, every once in a while you get some people that do it just for shits and giggles, but let's be honest, it's not very useful. They just do it for the low end stuff. They don't really go high end. Oh, I want that so bad. 3 silver. Good luck. I'm sure I'll get that soon. The server has bounty mod on. But I got live map obviously, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I don't have the winter on because I don't like winter. Fuck winter. But yeah, so let's do a little tour of Seoul. I don't really know too much about Seoul. Looks like there's a public mine. Let's go south for the market, which is obviously south. So on my other monitor, I've got the map up, and I can see there's some water over here, and then there's this New World Order market, which I'm assuming, I think Freya is like the GM of New World Order. It's shitty that I can't get a full conversion. It's fucking terrible. Okay, so let's just take a little tour here. So let's check out the mine. Let's see what they got. I'm gonna have to skill up some mining, so get my blacksmithing up. Get some nails. I need to make a cart. Get some horses. Some iron. I love this mini-map. Green is, what, copper, right? So it's right there, yeah, copper. Oh, look, it's him again. Go fuck yourself. Blood vein. There's some shit around the corner. By the way, the music playing in the background, if anyone cares, is Spotify. The playlist that I'm running is Indie All Stars. If you have Spotify, just look up Indie All Stars, and the song that's playing right now is It's Lush by Heat, or Heat by Lush, I don't know, one of the two. It's indie, so I don't really know a lot of the artists, but it's good music. It's nice to have in the background. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any issues with copyright by playing this music in the background, but I don't have monetization on, so I'm guessing I'm fine. I don't know. I don't really do much YouTube videos. It should be painfully obvious since I have, like, what, one video besides this one? This is a good mine. I mean, forge in front of it, lots of crates, BSB. What do we got in the BSB? Wood, I'm guessing? Absolutely nothing. So maybe I'll fill that up with wood. What we got in the chest? Okay. So someone's got that locked. Another BSB. Empty. I mean, I guess I could probably steal this guy's cart. Warren, if you're watching, I'm probably going to use your cart to make my own cart. But, see if I can get some horses. Oh, you know what? I should check what my characteristics are. What do we get them set to? Okay, well, if I remember correctly, 21 is more than enough to ride a horse, which is pretty awesome. And I've got my tent, so I can hitch a horse to my tent. So let's go... let's go west. West looks like it's a good location. Actually, shit, I should continue my little tour of this place. So it looks like we've got a chapel. Beds for rent? Really? Rent out beds? And 10 copper, that's not too bad. Public warehouse cart park. Interesting. I'd like to see what that is. Let me just set my my bank. Yeah. So I have enough because I've killed a something mountain lion. I think, I don't know, wildcat probably. This is weird. It's a weird floor. Oh well. I like how they paved everything, and I like how they flattened everything, or most everything. I always hate cities that put their shit on angles, and then the only thing flat are where buildings are. And I hate roads that aren't flat. I mean, this is not too bad. It's only the sides that aren't flat. But I hate roads that don't flatten them. It just bugs me all to hell. Alright, so let's see here. This is nice. Wow. That's a lot of cards. I'm guessing they're free cards, I'm guessing? I don't know. Let's see. No, definitely not free cards. They're just random people. Public warehouse. Wow. Full of stuff. Probably like high woodworkers make crates and then the newbies pick up crates and stick them in their carts. Why is there a... they would make a door on the other side. Or an archway. Iron Gate Transport. Let's see what it looks like on the other side. I like this. I really like how people put bridges up inside of buildings. I just enjoy that. Sorry about that. Hopefully I cut that out post-process. This is interesting. Very empty. Very, very empty. And it's definitely an interesting little area. And not too much work has been done with it, but I mean that's to be expected. It's a starter area. So I wonder what's going on over here. Hi, honey. Enchanted grass, that's nice. So it's the chapel, but it's the ass end of the chapel. There's the gate right there. Of course, no access. Nope. I wonder if that's the Champions Arena. I bet you that is the Champions Arena. So, west is the Champions Arena. You can see it on the map right here. So let's just check out the east side of Seoul and kind of take a look at the docks. I love how this is gel-board. Oh my god. So I'm gonna just stay around Seoul for a little while, do some skill ups. So it looks like there's something up here. Dee's hut. Oh well, I definitely don't want to touch that D. I wonder who D is. Bartender D. What the fuck? I mean, it's pretty standard starter city. Okay, so let me just pull up the map here. Okay, so let's see here. South looks like we got Fort Vix. This is Fort Vix. And this side is a place called Ella's. Mist is to the east. Oh, there's a nice place called That's Hot. Interesting. So there's just a bridge over here. Goes across. to Dongerville, Casterly Rock, and Dorn. Hey, there's a troll face over there to the east. Aaron's Dock. I know who Aaron's is. He's an old friend of mine from Wurm Online. Well, I guess we'll check out his dock in a little bit. What's the chances I'm going to find a horse? Probably on that step. So we're gonna... You know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head towards the step, and which is where the giant troll face is. I'm gonna see if I can get a horse. Nice arched bridge. So the step is somewhere around there-ish, probably more like over here. Looks like this is the only bridge to cross. So people got some... I know what I'm about to do is probably frowned upon, but if this guy's rowboat is not locked, I'm totally gonna take it. But I promise I will return it. Julia Barbara Ann. So let's see here. Of course it's locked. Why, I don't understand why these people don't, like, haven't docked their boat. So this is Mist. Interesting little settlement. It's just a bunch of horses. I guess someone's setting up their breeding program. I like that it's flat, and even up here it's relatively flat. And 9 slope, 9 slope, 6, 6. It's not too bad. And it looks like someone's building a little place right here, and then over here there's a place called Asgar's Hall. You know what? Let's make a little visit here, because there's I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt on the left-hand side for me, and then on the right, good little ways, is a deed called That's Hot. So let's see what these trolls have come up with. So I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt should be coming up around here on the left. Oh, I'm already in it. So welcome to I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt. Obviously, the deed owner is Right Said Fred. Wow, man. You have like tons of stuff here, dude. Good job. And I assume this is That's Hot. No, That's Hot should actually be around here. There's no deed here, so it must be like a decaying house. It's a perimeter, so this poor guy is stuck in someone's perimeter. Yeah, look at that. Look at the decay there. This poor guy's 61 damage, yeah. The hell? This is very weird design. I'm guessing that there used to be a second floor here. And there used to be a floor above me. Pretty interesting. What's the damage on the Portcullis? 82 damage on the Portcullis. That's awesome. Yeah, it's terrible. You got anything in here? Lots of ash. More ash. Wonder where Misty is. Okay. Fucking people playing Wild Terra Online. Yak and Ernst are playing Wild Terra Online. I know they both have Wurm. I just got Ernst's Wurm the other day and he still hasn't played it. What a dick, eh? Alright, so this is gonna be... That's hot. Yeah. Pita sauce. Interesting name. So, owner of That's Hot, you have some pumpkins and a mine. Good job. And you flattened out this entire area. I really doubt those are your willow trees, but how was it again? Settlement and then info? I'm hot. I don't even know what that name is. Whatever. Doesn't matter. The font of this game is definitely interesting. So there we go. Now there's a couple more deeds, but fuck them. Make them pay me to come and do a tour of their deed. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll create the same thing that I did on Ages of Wrath. We'll make a Zenath Explorer Society, and I'll get people to pay me in-game money to do a tour of their deed in surrounding areas. So let's swim to that step and try to get us a horse. Let's put some auto run on. So while we're auto running, I'll give you guys a history of my experiences in Wurm. I mean, obviously I went through a nice little backstory of where I've been, but what I did was also equally interesting. Obviously everyone's got memories of Wurm, and people are fond of them. Madrox, I know him. So way back in the day I used different characters, but I did play Wurm previously. I knew Notch from Infiniminer, and I've known him since the early days of Wurm. I mean, wasn't really like one of his like good friends. Like, a lot of people will try to say, "Oh yeah, you know, he's a millionaire or billionaire," and I was one of his good friends. I was not one of his good friends. I just played with him a few different games, and you know, I was one of the first people who got to buy Minecraft for $5 when he first released it. You know, I knew about Minecraft when it was creative mode, so you know, I got in on the survival mode as soon as it came out. This is interesting. Nice dock. It's a lot of dirt. So yeah, I mean, that was definitely fun playing Minecraft from the get-go. But I also played Wurm. Like, I remember early days of Wurm where, you know, everyone would stand on top of mounts to ride them, and there were no female avatars in the early days. Everyone looked exactly the same, even if they were wearing armor. Like, I remember all of that. And to be honest, it sucked. Like, to be perfectly honest, like, I'm sure there's people out there that think about those days in Wurm with fond memories, but it was terrible. That's why I barely played it in the early days. This game, like, I mean, you could say that this game looks bad, but comparatively to what it looked like in the early days, this looks really good. Like, sure, yeah, the trees, you can see the sprite animations. Like, at least it's moving around to a certain degree. It's it's bad, yes, but this game can run on a toaster, so what do you expect? And the graphics, like, look at this shit. I mean, it's not terrible, it's just not amazing. Um, sure, yes, you can argue that Life is Feudal and games like that are definitely higher fidelity graphics. Yeah, you can argue that, but um, Life is Feudal has some very terrible optimization. I mean, my computer here can run games like No Man's Sky and even the latest Battlefields decently well. Like, I can even run like The Division and whatnot. Um, but for Life is Feudal, like, I have serious FPS issues even on the lowest setting. And when you switch it to the lowest settings, the game looks fucking terrible. Like, I'd rather have this graphics than have shitty Life is Feudal graphics. It just does not look good.